Your mom tells me you've made plans for your birthday.
I'm going to the St. Patrick's Day party at the Josephine Lounge with Mike and a few other friends.
Dead at that nightclub. 8 federal agents have lost their lives, and my daughter is missing. Now we need to take some decisive action here.
My father is supposed to be the most powerful man on the planet. They don't want to hurt or kill any more people.
So, if I don't get everything I asked for in the next 3.5 hours, you know I'm buying up explosives down here to level the entire block.
So don't test me on it!
This letter to Congress temporarily relinquishes the power and the duties of the presidency. The moment you sign it, it becomes effective.
I, Robert Willis Carson, will faithfully execute the office of the President of the United States.
Hello?
Babe? Oh my god!
Hi, baby.
Oh, good to see you. Oh my god, I'm so happy you're home. Oh, you're so handsome.
You have no idea. You know her?
How's my little sea lion?
I'm alright. You?
I'm good now that I have you home.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long have I got you for this time?
About a week, I think.
You mean we're actually gonna get to have a weekend together?
I think it is actually kind of probable.
That's awesome.
Cal.
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking. You know, I know that your parents are a little bit
Oh
old-fashioned.
god, what about my parents?
I know that they would find it hard to accept you having kids without being married.
Do you think? Took them 3 months to get over the shock of us sort of living together.
Exactly. That's why I thought that... Well... I thought... that maybe.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is beautiful. Oh my... Just let me hear you say it.
Kelly, will you marry me?
Chris, this would be so perfect. Can you just, you know... The phone, sorry.
I gotta take it, baby. It's work. Hello? Yeah. On my way. Unit needs me, baby. State emergency.
Go. It's good. It's fine.
But I love you, and I'm so sorry, and we will continue this, okay? Sorry? You're beautiful.
Go. Just be careful.
I'm sorry.
I know.
Okay? I love you.
my director, or the... Oh, great. 2 million men in the United States Armed Services, and they have to send you. This is exactly what I need tonight.
Oh, good to see you again, too, Dan. Commander Christopher Lowe. I'm in the Naval Special Warfare Development Group.
Don Nelson, Deputy Director of the Secret Service.
I understand you lost some men tonight. My team and I, we're very sorry for your loss.
Thank you for that, Commander. So I gather the two of you know each other?
You used to?
Well, Special Agent Murphy here seems to think he's in charge.
No, I know I'm in charge. This is a Bureau investigation. You don't like it? Go up your chain of command.
All right. I'm gonna leave you two to it. I'm gonna go do something a little bit more practical.
Yeah, you do that.
Say.
Yes, sir, Commander. What do you need?
Okay, 3 things, operator. Number 1, turn those enthusiasm levels right down, all right? Number 2, stay within 4 feet of me at all times. If I go to take a piss, you're in the latrine next to me, all right? Sir. And number 3, don't do anything unless I tell you to do it. I know it's your first week on the job, and you're gonna learn a lot. I don't want to have to fill out the paperwork if you go and get yourself killed. But don't worry. I won't let that happen, will I, boys?
Thank you, sir.
The CCTV's off.
Finally. Where are we with the radio jamming?
We need to set up the unit. About halfway so it covers the whole structure. Put it on floor 7. Should work.
Right. Well, looks like we're going for a bit of a walk then, aren't we? Team, I'm coming up to floor 7.
Hey. Hey, you know none of this is your fault, okay? This is entirely his responsibility. He would have killed those people no matter what. Okay, we're both alive because he needs us. Alice, I can get us out of this. I promise.
You can't make a promise like that, Mike. You know you can't.
I think I can.
Well, I can't think of an easy way out of this, so let me have your ideas, ladies and gentlemen.
I think we send our people in now, Mr. President. We have a SEALs unit ready to go.
I agree, Bob. Can we guarantee Alice's safety in any assault?
We can never do that, sir.
But we don't know who they are. So we don't know what we're dealing with. Which is why I don't think we put Alice's life in jeopardy at the moment.
I think I'm with you. I'm conscious of what you're saying, General, but I think we need to get some more intelligence before we make a move. Set your people onto it right now.
You know, I think we'll leave you now. Let you get on with things. Mr. President will be staying in the residence.
Yes, of course, that goes without saying. We will all do everything we can to get Alice home as soon as possible.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Good night.
Done. Is that it?
It's blocking all radio frequencies except the one that you're using for about 40 meters in all directions. You leave it here on P7, then it'll block every floor.
Yeah. I could have done that myself.
Right, put your ass down to the bottom floor.
Keep working it.
Every minute we waste arguing is another minute these pounds have to fortify the position. Now, why don't we make a move before it's too late?
No, we have to wait.
But what for?
We've escalated the question of jurisdiction up our chains of command. We have to wait for an answer to make its way back down to us. You know, you actually should contact Defense so they can have input in that conversation, too.
With all due respect, I don't have to call anyone to figure out who I take my orders from. Now, neither of you has jurisdiction over me or my team. But while I wait for orders from Special Operations Command, perhaps we should coordinate our efforts, try and figure out some plans of the building. There's only one scenario for a situation like this.
Oh, God, don't say it.
Gas. And we pump a nerve agent into the ventilation system and we knock everybody out.
They're wearing masks, you idiot. What if they're gas masks?
Would that work? Even with so many people spread out over, 14 floors?
Got a better plan?
Yeah. Wait for instructions.
Okay, we're both on the track team. We can be at that door in 5, maybe 6 seconds.
It doesn't take 5 or 6 seconds to shoot someone.
Listen, no one's paying attention to us. They're all busy. We've only got to worry about that guy. And if we can overpower him or distract him, we're gone.
How?
What?
I can't believe you
No, I just thought it might come in handy.
spiked my drink.
No. Anyway, if we can slip this in his drink, then he might be dazed long enough for us to get out of here.
Hey, Paul. You go on up. I need to grab something from my office.
No, I'll wait for you.
No. Please, it's okay.
You sure?
I'd prefer if someone was in the residency in case something happens.
Okay, sure.
Oh, no, it's all right, Rick. Let her in. Mr. President, is it all right?
Of course. Come on, guys. Give me something. Anything.
Can we stop them getting any more publicity by shutting down the internet?
Can we even do that?
Technically, yes, we can. I wouldn't be shutting the internet off so much as disrupting it a great deal. However, that would be extremely unconstitutional.
So we'll take that as a no, correct?
Anybody got anything else?
Maybe the date's significant, Mr. President.
Well, how do you mean?
Well, it is St. Patrick's Day, sir. It could be a renegade faction of the IRA.
Okay, when I said anything, I didn't mean anything. Have you any idea what you're talking about? I'm Irish. I know about St. Patrick's Day. So far, we've had Osama bin Laden and the IRA. If it was Martin Luther King Day, I guess you'd be telling me that it was the work of a reincarnation of Malcolm X.
Excuse me, Mr. President.
Yes, Mrs. Reynolds. We value your contribution.
Mr. President, does it really matter who the kidnappers are? Do we really have the time to waste trying to figure out who they are? What if they've already booby-trapped the building? What if they've already killed Alice?
You can't think like that.
I can't help but think like that, sir. That's my daughter in there. And no one here seems to be doing a damn thing to try to rescue her before it's too late.
I'm just trying to understand what I'm dealing with before I deploy any troops. And to not put Alice and the other hostages in any more danger.
That's baloney. I don't know what I've seen on the TV news, but you seem to have spent the last 5 years bellowing about the importance of making a show of strength when your country is challenged. Yet here you sit pussyfooting around. No, Andy, someone's got to say this. This man is all mouth and no action. I'm going to make you a cast iron promise, President Carson. If anything happens to my daughter tonight, I'm going to make it my life's work to make sure that history reflects the fact that your first action on briefly taking office was to sit around with your thumb up your ass for 2 hours while you admired the word president before your name.
Take a look at this. This is a list of the people that the kidnappers demand to be pardoned. Please look at the last 4 names. Do they look familiar to you?
No.
Well, they looked familiar to me, so I Googled them. The first 2 are the men who shot McKinley and Garfield. The second 2 are the men who tried to shoot FDR and Truman.
Well, that can't be right.
Sir, I'm afraid it is, and this is not looking good.
So you still think they're not jokers?
Well, jokers or not, I want you all to listen up. I hope we can get Alice Reynolds back in one piece and soon. I truly do. But I truly believe that this country should not negotiate with terrorists, and I will not do so. Alice Reynolds' life is fragile and precious, but so is democratic government, and I will not jeopardize one just to save the other. These guys are gonna have to either give themselves up or we're gonna be taking them out. So while hoping and praying for the best, you all should be preparing for the worst. If it takes a bloodbath to end this thing, so be it. That's all. Let's get to it. One other thing. I'll work with you all tonight because you're all I have and you're better than nothing. But when the sun rises on the Carson presidency, I'm going to want my own team in this office and by my side.
Mr. President.
The Carson presidency is just an exceptional and temporary measure. When this is all resolved, you will no longer be the president.
You can leave.
Sir.
I need you guys to keep the crowd behind that tape and make sure that news crew doesn't get in my face again. You got it?
Listen, we've got to stop kicking this can down this road, okay? Now, we know that 20 minutes ago, Alice was alive. But what about 20 minutes from now? Listen, my men are here, we're ready, we are equipped. Lieutenant Mantoff here is a veteran hostage extractor. God damn it! Now, I'm gonna recommend to the command that we go in. They'll probably run it by the president first, and if he agrees...
Yeah, that's going to delay things a little bit.
Well, surely Carson will be in favor of us going in there.
He's asked for more intel.
Well, great, we can get it for him. We'll go in, figure out how many hostages they have, how many terrorists there are, whether or not they have masks.
I'm all in favor of you guys doing whatever it is you got to do. But for now, you're going to have to conduct your intel from outside the building. Okay, just see what you can find out at street level first. Okay, maybe by then we'll have an answer from the White House.
Looks like you'll have to wait a little bit longer.
You do realize this girl's gonna be dead before too much longer, don't you? This is a ticking time bomb, Murphy. They gave us just 3 hours to meet their demands, and so far, nothing's being done. I don't know why I expected anything less from you. Especially after Afghanistan. You know what? You're not spineless. It's worse than that. You're still indecisive. You're still afraid of taking responsibility, and you're nothing more than a coward. Yes, sir.
Any progress?
No.
What's happening?
Well, I'm afraid the agencies on the scene are wasting time, sir. Trying to decide who's in charge. Now, I recommend an immediate hard entry for my unit.
I'm with you, Lo, and I am pushing Carson on that. But let me be very clear here, son. We need direct clearance from the president. I'm fully aware of how painfully slow things are taking, though. In the meantime, I want you to use that legendary charm of yours to gain the cooperation of the other agencies involved. You and I know that this is a SEALs operation, but make them feel involved.
Understood, sir.
Yes. Thank you. Look, I have to go. I will call you back. That would be great. Thank you. Did anything happen? Is everything okay?
No. Just not used to not being able to do something. I feel so useless, Andy.
We all feel useless right now.
The Admiral.
What about it?
He said before that there were troops at the garage.
Yeah, well, there's a Navy SEALs unit there and a Delta Force unit on the way.
Can you put me through to the person in charge of the SEALs?
Ma'am,
Oh, please. God, this is Alice we're talking about here.
Could you patch me through to the commander of the Navy SEAL unit at the garage? Yes. Yes. This call never happened.
Hello?
I have Andrew Whitmore on the line.
Sure, put him through. Whitmore, how can I help you, sir?
No, Commander, this is not Andrew Whitmore. This is Rita Reynolds.
Oh, hello, Miss Reynolds. I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting you.
No, I'm sorry. I asked Andy to patch me through to you.
I'm very sorry for what happened. Hopefully we can put things right for you soon, ma'am.
What's actually happening over there, Commander? Please just be honest with me.
Ma'am.
Please, just tell me, Commander.
Miss Reynolds, I just want to do my job. With every minute that passes, it becomes more and more difficult for me to do that.
What if I were to ask you to take any opportunity that presented itself to launch an assault? Would you do it? Commander! Commander, I think you know under the circumstances we shouldn't be speaking to each other.
Yes, ma'am, I know, but I'm not planning on telling anybody.
I appreciate that. Commander, I also appreciate your honesty, so I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not speaking to you as the First Lady. I'm speaking to you as the mother of a hostage. And I'm not even speaking, I'm begging. Please, Commander, please, if you see any opportunity to save my girl, just take it.
I wish it was that easy, ma'am.
But what complicates it?
Well, any military intervention now needs a sign-off from the new president. We're all waiting on his word.
Please, sir, she's my only child. She's my little girl. I'm absolutely desperate. So please, just save Alice, please. Help me and help your president. Commander.
I'm still here, ma'am. I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know what else to say. It's just... I promise you that you and your unit will be in my and the President's thoughts and prayers.
Thank you, ma'am.
Anthony, take a break.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's okay.
He said he was going...
You know what? It's better for everyone that I don't know what went on in there, but, Mrs. First Lady, well done. She's lucky to have you as a mom.
Osama bin Laden. This is a joke, right?
It's a prank, sir. The man in the security footage must have been wearing latex fingerprints to deliberately mislead us.
Where the hell does someone get latex fingerprints from?
The rest of this operation's been so professionally run, Mr. President, I agree. It must be deliberate. It's been designed to waste our time and resources, and I'm afraid that's exactly what it's achieved.
Actually, this is the kind of thing that we and other agencies around the world use. We use them to disguise the fingerprints of agents who are compromised. Sir, this kind of technology has become so easily accessible that everyone with the right kind of software and specialized printers can make them. It's a dead end.
So now what? Does anybody have any bright ideas?
Sir, I appreciate how difficult this situation is. This has clearly been a professional operation. It's been well planned and very well funded. They've made it effectively impossible for us to identify them until they make contact with us. So I'm afraid the only thing we can do is wait.
I need you to do something for me, but if you do, you can get out of here. Would you like that? Take my hand. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Polly. Take my hand, Polly, and everything will be okay. Come on. Let's take a walk. Let it go. Come on.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sneak up there. I'm gonna put the trick. If you see him turn, stop. Let's go. Come.
Hey, what do you think you're playing at?
I was just trying to get something to drink.
Trying to get yourself killed, more like. Sit down. Did you hear me, Princess?
Hey, man, take it easy. She said she was just getting free. She's just a little thirsty.
Said, sit down. I'm warning you, I am in no mood for games. Just sit down and don't move.
Did you do it?
This is what's gonna happen. In a few minutes, you're gonna go just over there, okay? When you do, we're gonna open the shutter and then you're gonna walk slowly out. Now, when you get outside, Polly, you gotta give this piece of paper to the most senior FBI agent outside.
Yes. I can do that.
Are we all good, Dalton?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. We have the right woman for the job. You take care now, Polly.
Make sure it's done.
Someone's coming out!
A woman is exiting the parking garage where the kidnappers have President Paul Reynolds' daughter Alice captive. This isn't Alice. It has to be one of the other hostages. Her movements are slow and deliberate. Her hands raised above her head. The police perimeter is on high alert.
It's all right, you're safe now. Just keep coming towards us. You're safe now. It's all right, just keep coming towards us.
We are sorry to have broadcast this terrible event and apologize to you, the viewer. The New York parking garage hostage situation has taken a lethal turn.
This is our opportunity, boys. I'm not gonna miss it. Let's go, 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 go!
No, Chris! We don't have authorization!
Reports are coming in that a combat team has successfully entered the garage.
Who was that?
Hopefully they're the cavalry.
One, two, three.
Testing. Testing. Nothing? Jam the radios. I told you, Steve, this ain't gonna be easy.
Well, if it was easy, they wouldn't have asked us to take care of it, sir. We'll just have to be a bit careful.
How astute of you. All right. Let's do a little recon on these clowns, and then we'll determine a game plan. Sound good?
Agreed. 2 groups, one up here, one down?
Yeah. Switch up here, then take the stairs. Just check the officers' rendezvous on level 6. Sound good?
Yes, sir.
Gentlemen, rain death.
Hoorah. Come on, Alice, let's move.
I can't go any faster.
All right, Alice, we gotta keep going.
I can't run any faster.
Mr. President.
What is it?
There's been some movement at the garage, sir. A hostage has been shot. The terrorists raised the gate and they shot her as she walked through, sir.
The sick sons of bitches. Dear God.
Also, sir.
What?
The SEALs have entered the garage.
They've done what?
They snuck in before the gate was closed, sir.
Damn morons. What the hell are they playing at?
Well, Mr. President...
Aren't you supposed to have your troops under control?
Well, this action wasn't ordered, sir.
Damn right it wasn't. I'm the commander-in-chief, and I'd have remembered if I'd given the order to storm the building with all guns blazing. Jesus Christ!
Why is this a problem, Mr.
It's a problem because I didn't order it. And it's put Alice Reynolds' life in even more danger. We've already seen what this group is capable of. They clearly won't hesitate to kill the girl, and now we've given them provocation to do just that. Not to mention, one girl is hardly worth risking an entire unit over. Get them on the radio or something and order them out now!
Yes, sir. Right away.
How are we doing on the bomb rigging?
Last floor, sir.
Good.
Hey! 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 Where are they?
Nate, what the hell happened?
I don't know, it's working.
They've gone, sir. I can see they've gone. Go! I want a sweep of every level. Do it now! Hey. Hey, what the hell Are you joking? Nate, is he drunk? Were you sat there whilst this happened?
Been dosed. You stupid idiot.
Who told you to stop working, huh? Are we in yet, Nate? Because I swear you had a deadline to meet. Are we in?
No, not yet. I'm just...
Then find your keys faster, Nate, and get me in!
Soon. Sure. How much longer, Nate? I have to wait for them to log on. It'll be soon.
Because if they're following protocol, we should have been in by now. That's what should happen. Don't say anything! Don't say another word, Nate, unless you're gonna tell me we're logged in.
she and that boyfriend of hers have reached level 6 by now. Where did he go?
I thought I said stay off the hard lines.
The military's in the building.
Where?
At ground level.
Baby, look at me. Baby.
I can't keep going.
You gotta keep going, okay, baby? We gotta hurry, okay? Come on. Hey, come on. Put your arm around me. I got you. Now listen to me. These stairs are blocked, okay? So we gotta go back to the garage.
We can't go back in the
We have to go through the garage, okay?
After the force and volume of the detonation, everything has now gone eerily quiet. The explosion has obviously caused some casualties among the law enforcement personnel stationed outside the garage, and paramedics are now assisting those who've been wounded. But really, there are two big unspoken fears on the ground here.
Yeah, give me a sit
The
rep.
first is that those troops who entered the garage just moments before the explosion may have been caught up in the blast.
If they're dead, I'm responsible.
What do you mean?
I spoke to the commander. I talked him into it.
I don't understand.
When we came up here from the Oval Office and I said I needed to grab something from my office.
Yeah.
I went back downstairs. I had Andy patch me through to the commander of the Navy SEALs at the garage.
You what?
He said nobody was doing anything. Nobody was taking any decisions. Every passing minute was another minute that made it harder for his men to rescue Alice. Now those men. Oh, it's all my fault. What have I done?
You went over my head is what you've done.
What?
How dare you make a decision like that? I recused myself, and 5 minutes later you're calling in the troops? Who the hell do you think you are?
I'm her mother. And you're her father. Stop trying to be the president. Be Alice's father for 5 minutes. Try being my husband, too. Can you manage that? Do you have time in your schedule? Do I have to book an appointment?
Come on.
Stop. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You did what you thought was right at the time.
But those SEALs. I decided that their lives were less important than Alice's. What possible right did I have to do that?
You did what any scared mother would do.
Yeah, but those men probably had children, too. Yet still, I played God. I don't recognize myself anymore. Where did this arrogance come from? This just sense of entitlement?
We didn't force those SEALs into the building, Rita. They knew the risks when they took the job. They went into that building because they thought they could help the hostages. That's their job. For all we know, the SEALs and Alice, all the other hostages are just fine. Here, drink that.
Can we call Father Thomas and have a visit?
Why, it's after 3 in the morning.
Oh, please, just... It'd make me feel happy if you're here and I could just talk with you.
All right. I'll talk to Andy. I'll make sure you can get through the lockdown.
It's all such a nightmare. I can't believe this is happening.
Me neither. Me neither.
It's okay.
Oh my God. Are you hurt? We're all right now. My name is Alice, and this is Mike.
Lena.
Hey, Lena, do you know the building? Do you know if there's another way out?
Yeah, there's another staircase over there.
Whoa. Alice, that was close. Wouldn't want to try explaining that to your father. We're Navy SEALs. We're here to get you out, okay?
Oh my God, I'm so happy to see you guys. This is Mike.
Hey.
Lena. She works in the building. She says she can find us a way out.
Yeah?
The explosion hasn't blocked the entrance. We can go up this way.
Okay.
What about the other hostages?
Our first priority is going to have to be to get you out, Alice.
Okay.
We can take care of the other hostages and then take care of the kidnappers when we get some more men in here. Let's move out.
Should have gone in earlier before they had a chance to dig themselves in.
Don't tell me what we should and shouldn't have done earlier. Your men caused this, General, by failing to await my orders.
The mayor's just been found dead. That ain't right. The mayor being found dead and us not being able to get the plans to this building on the same night. Send a SWAT team down to City Hall right now.
I'm not joking, Paul. Get out.
Get out! You don't get to be here! Get out!
Give me the password.
I don't know the password.
Have fun.